All I have to say before I start this UFC predictions video is that UFC Fight Night Austin is stacked. We have Armin Tsarukyan versus Beneil Dariush, Dan Hooker versus Bobby Green. That card is going to be great to predict. I don't know who I have yet, but I have a good feeling of who I have. I won't say yet because I don't want to spoil it, of course, but we will see then. First fight on the card, Mark Jacasey versus Kawi Fernandez. I'm going Mark Jacasey to win this. I think he is the better fighter and the more well-rounded fighter. And you also got to remember, this guy's just making his debut. Mark Jacasey has been in this for a while. He's going to have the skill to be able to beat him. He will win by 29-28 decision. Next fight up the card, Eduardo Moraes versus Montserrat Ruiz. I think Eduardo will win by TKO in the second round. This is why. She is the better grappler, the better striker, and she's not wild like Ruiz. Ruiz is a brawler. If Ruiz can't brawl, she will lose. So TKO in the second round. Next fight up the card, Angela Hill versus Denise Gomez. I know Gomez knocked out her last opponent in literally less than a minute in the first round of her last fight, but Angela Hill has a chin on her, and she's just a better striker in my opinion. Gomez is just a power puncher. If Angela Hill doesn't get hit, she's probably going to dominate. I do think Angela Hill will win by 30-27 decision. Next fight up the card, Victor Petrono versus Modestas Bukauskas. I think Victor Petrono will win by knockout in the middle of the first round, and this is why. Modestas had a very close fight with his last opponent, where in my opinion, he should have lost. Very dominantly should have lost, in my opinion. And I do think Victor will be able to knock him out, so I have Victor by the first round in the middle knockout. Next fight up the card, Daniel Marcos versus Victor Hugo. I think Daniel Marcos will be able to knock out Victor Hugo. He is longer, he has the range, and he's just a more technical boxer. Victor Hugo is good, but he's just not on the level of Daniel Marcos. Knockout in the third round. Next fight up the card, tell me if I say it wrong because I do not know how to pronounce their names right, but next fight up the card, Renat Faharatonov versus Zaleski dos Santos. Nat is gonna dominate Zaleski like he dominated Kevin Lee, which is, yes, very sad because I love Kevin Lee, but yes, Zaleski's gonna get dominated. I don't want to see Zaleski get dominated because he had a very good performance against that Nurmagomedov guy, but a lot of people are gonna think that he can beat Renat just because he beat another guy with a Dov in their name, but it's not happening. Renat will win by knockout or submission in the first. Next fight up the card, Elvis Brenner versus Esteban Ribovic. Look, Elvis Brenner just has that dog in him. It's very obvious that he's gonna win. He'll probably win by TKO just like last time in a very, very late round. He's gonna get dominated and then just beat the shit out of the guy. He will win by third round TKO. Next fight up the card, Ishmael Bonfim versus Vince Fischel. I don't even have to explain this one. It's very clear Ishmael Bonfim is gonna win. I don't know why they're giving him such an easy fight. I know that he lost, but still, it's way too easy for him. Knockout in the first round. Next fight up the card, Rodolfo Vieira versus Armin Petrosyan. This is a very close match, and at first I didn't know who to choose, but I am favoring Petrosyan to win this fight, mainly due to the fact I think he is the better striker slash grappler. This is for sure going to decision. I think Petrosyan will win by 29-28 decision. Next fight up the card, Caio Barajo versus Abus Margomedov. Abus is dog shit. He's not good at all in my opinion. Barajo will probably tire him out and knock him out in the early second round, almost like Sean Strickland. I don't know how he'll knock him out, probably TKO actually. Tire him out so hard because Abus is honestly just dog shit. So second round, TKO. Next fight up the card, DC Sun versus Don'Tale Mayes. I think DC Sun is going to dominate Don'Tale Mayes. Don'Tale Mayes was losing to Andrei Arlovatsky, and then he got a super lucky knockout. And I do think 9 out of 10 times, Andrei Arlovatsky beats Don'Tale Mayes. DC Sun will win by knockout or TKO in the first. Now for the co-main event, Gabriel Bonfim versus Nicholas Dalby. This is such an easy win for Gabriel Bonfim. I mean, Nicholas Dalby is only good because he's big, but Gabriel Bonfim is another big guy too. Nicholas Dalby will die in this match. He's gonna get killed. Gabriel Bonfim will win by submission in the first, like every other one of his matches. Now for the main event, Gelton Almeida versus Derek the G. Lewis. There are only two Brazilians I don't like. One of them is Gelton Almeida, and the other one is the one that Derek Lewis beat by knockout by a knee. Absolutely dominated him. Just like he's gonna dominate Gelton the shit Almeida. Gelton Almeida is boring. He's not a good fighter. All he does is grapple. If it wasn't for his grappling, he wouldn't be in the UFC. Let's be honest. Derek Lewis will win by knockout in the second round. Those are all my predictions in under 5 minutes.